The Seven are returning to the Fortnite island, but specifically, which members can we expect to see back? Earlier today, more Fortnite storyline quest dropped where we actually helped the Order create a beacon to call the remaining members of the Seven. Now, in the video I covered last week, we found out for sure that the Visitor is going to be returning, along with the Foundation. Both of those characters should be turning up before the end of the season. However, what about the rest of the Seven? The Scientist, the Origin, the Paradigm, and the Imagined. Let's start with the Imagined because there seems to be a lot of confusion regarding her. A lot of people seem to think that she died at the end of Zero War. The thing that makes this weird is we know for a fact she was alive after that. She was seen sitting down with Jonesy at the end of the Vibin trailer, not to mention the Paradigm was actually looking for her at the end of Chapter 3, Season 3. However, the strongest bit of evidence to show that she might be dead is the hit list that we got at the start of this chapter, where her name was crossed out. Personally, I think there's a chance that she still might be alive, but what about the other members? What if the 3 members of the 7 that were chromed all did suffer different fates? The easy argument, and the thing that you hear most people say, is that they were killed by the Chrome. The problem is in Chapter 4, we were told by the last reality that they weren't killed, but their existence was being resculpted. However, when it comes to the Visitor specifically, there might be a good reason to think that he's dead. If this new Visitor from Fortnite OG is in fact different from the one that we originally knew, it might be safe to assume that the original one was wiped out. Let's say for the sake of argument that the Visitor is dead, but the Origin? No. He's far too valuable to the last reality. Remember, the Origin used to be the Cube King. Someone with that kind of power is too valuable to just throw away. Not to mention, an example could be made out of it. I could definitely see the last reality going in and reprogramming the Origin to become the Cube King all over again. And also think about how cool his item shop skin would be. So I guess that just leaves the Scientist. If I believe that his fate could have been different, what happened to him? But there's actually a bonus member of the 7 that we have not talked about, which is Amy. She went into the Rift Gate using an AIM robot to try to track down the Scientist specifically. She may not have been able to get every member of the 7, but she was able to get him. So that just leaves the Paradigm, and when it comes to her, I think she's honestly the weirdest. We don't know what her fate was. Was she merged into the 0 point? Was she crushed by the island? Is she on a summer getaway vacation on a Jet 2 holiday? No one knows. I do have a gut feeling that she will return, but not for a few seasons. Finally, there's something very important that I've been keeping from you guys this entire video, and it's related to the beacon that we helped the Order build today. Is it possible that there's someone else out there that might answer the call? Someone that's not a member of the 7. Someone that we've been waiting to return for a long time. If you want to know who I'm talking about, make sure to drop a follow. I'll tell you in a future video.